sugar workers across the country can once again breathe a sigh of relief. As promised, the PPPC administration has shown great concern for these workers through the distribution of cash grants valued at $250,000 each. On Friday, DPI took its cameras to the Enmore Sugar Estate, where we spoke to several sugar workers who expressed their heartfelt gratitude for the government's initiatives. Here's what they had to say.
Yeah, well, it's a very good move the government make for us, especially for me. I have a small business and I'll pump the $250,000 in my small business to support me and my family. It's very good because we are hiring me back to come back to this sugar estate. It was very, very good because without a job and now we get rehiring and I can maintain my family back with my job.
Are one of the workers here at the sugar estate, but you were once severed in 2017 and now
Yes.
you have a job again. Tell me, how
Yeah.
does that feel?
Well, it feels great to have a job again because when the estate closed, it was really hard to find a job. And if you do find a job, the money that they pay, the passage, it's very high. You're left with nothing. And you cannot make ends meet with the money that you have to work somewhere else. But this place will reopen and have my job back. It feels really good. I'm grateful for it. And it come in the right time because everybody know the cost of living right now is very high and it keep rising, and the 250 come in great for me. It make a difference because my father worked at a bakery, and from 7 days work, when this estate closed, he started getting 3 days a week work. So it affect me a lot, and this 250 come in to help out my family with groceries and the bills.
Well, I am very, very grateful and thankful to the government because I know how hard it was when we are off. And sitting down doing nothing was really, really hard. And I am very, very thankful to get back here on January this year here and on to this present day here.
Tell me how this $250,000 cash grant was able to help you in any way.
Well, that's a very, very great question because getting this 250 was a really shockful something to me, and I think everyone who already have it. And it do a great, great help out for me because concerning the bills and the bills coming up, even though you're living by yourself, you got your grocery, you have to do things your way, and I'm very, very happy for that because the government giving you a 250, nobody would not do that for you, and sitting down for like 3 years doing nothing, and then you get back that, it very, very grateful. For the Christmas, I did down it down. That was down, but they boost me up a little. And that will be grateful to help me up to do whatever concern, whatever I need for my home, like my grocery, if I do want to buy a carpet or, buy something like in a shop. But, it's very, very grateful. I'm very grateful for that.
Well, the 250, it was benefit me a lot, my and my family, and I could be able to do excess things. I still thankful for it because without that, I didn't know how I would make it.
Actually, 5 kids I have, but 3 had to come out from school because when I lost my job, I could not afford to send them, so they had to leave school early. It's benefited me in a lot of ways because with a small salary, I was able to buy a lot of groceries. That's one for Christmas. And then I had some construction home because I lately built, so I was able to finish off the constructions.
Well, I feel happy, because at the time when it closed down, it was very sad. And not for me alone, for the entirely Gaisico people who get severance, everybody was very sad. If you at the time, if you went to a good interview at the same time when you work at severance, you're gonna hear some sad news when they tell you. Some people get sick, some people get ill, some of the people who get severance die already. The PPP government care about Guyanese people. Because, why I say this, the previous government, which is the APNU, AFC government, don't care about the poor people because they're nothing when them close the industry. You just wake up on the other side of them pillow and say, look, shut the industry. They not check the impact. What's going to happen? the impact from the people in this country, especially guys co-worker, I feel if you do a good survey, you go find illiterate people. Some people, children have to fall from school. Some people and their wife, some man and their wife and stuff break up. You understand? You get more thief. They add a lot of things to this thing. This thing get a heavy impact from the Guyanese people when they shut the industry. So it's not about the clothes alone. How it affect the people out there. You understand? But I feel great and happy that I come back here and work because I know that if the PPP government go back to power at this time, right? I know I'm going to come back here for work because it cares about the people then. Yeah, 250 helped me a lot because it's a large sum. And for the longest while, as a large sum like that never come into my hands. And I truly make use of it because I get things to do, right? And I got put it to use, right? And I sure other people too as well, right? Some people might say, man, I got spend the Christmas happy and so with it. Yes, you got spend some, but the money is a large money. You could utilize some for the Christmas and also take some and do important things to your home. You understand? What you need. People do different things with their money. You understand? It's a very important money and a lot of people may expect this money, right? But this government will make the promise. The PPP government make the promise and he fulfill the promise.
The rehiring of sugar workers also stands as part of the PPPC government's promise to reopen the sugar estates and bring them back to profitability. For DPI, I am Shaquan Gill.